Yo, y'all know what time it is. It's Keep It Sturdy TV, man. I'm on my grind and free all my homies doing time. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen, I got a couple things going through my timeline, and I see that a brother named Trust Mula had just dissed a whole nation. I seen him on Instagram. I seen the post. I'm like, I thought he was like a comedian at first. I don't know who this dude is. I thought he was a comedian because he was trying to act like the Latin Kings and how allegedly how he say they be on drugs or whatever the case may be. So he joking on them. I'm like, wow, this dude is brave. He dissing the whole nation. So if he dissing the whole nation, I don't think he's soft. Like soft dudes just don't diss a whole nation. And I think his frustrations got the best of him. But that's Trust Mula right there. Know what I'm saying? That's Trust Mula. And he was beefing with Hocus 4/5. I don't know why they was beefing with each other, right? But see, this is how you get tricked out of your position. You gotta control your emotions because by Trust Moola not controlling his emotions and he was just going back and forth with Hocus 4/5, he also dissed the Kings, something that he was a part of, and I heard from different sources that I know that I'm tapped in with that he put a little pain in, had a little stain, whatever the case may be. Guess he got tired of it. So this is before all the shenanigans happened. But this is what he had to say.
Niggas ain't never did nothing for me. I don't even know how I'm jacking this shit anymore, y'all. So the Latin Kings out there, man, respectfully, man. God bless y'all. Leave me alone, y'all. I put on long enough for this shit. I've been a nigga putting in work. I did the time. I go to prison, and every time I go to prison, I turn around when it's lit. Ain't nobody there, y'all. I done had homies ride out for me more than y'all niggas. I'm done, y'all.
Now, that's Trust Mula speaking about how he not really jacking the nation that he was a part of. He wasn't jacking it, so you know, like, it's crazy because I was up north and I'm from Carolina, but I have been in New York State Prison. And in New York State Prison, that when I was there, like, I did see a lot of Latin King members on the dog food. But I also seen a lot of blood members on the dog food. It was mostly like the older OGs. They already tapped in their ways. Them dudes doing 100 years. I ain't seen too many young kings doing drugs or nothing like that. So, you know, but for the most part, all gang members, they got the people who do drugs. So you can't single out one particular nation and say this was y'all do only. Like, no, I seen some good king brothers like who will feed you, who looked out. Like, I met some real sturdy ones that even hopped in a situation that I had going on. So I see it different. I see a lot of them that I know of being solid. Like, I know a lot of solid homies. I know a lot of solid Crips that came through and passing. But no matter how solid you is, you never diss a whole nation, especially when you got children, you got family. It can turn out to be something that's big, and a lot of people, they can lose their lives. Not only can they lose their life, you can go to jail. Like, y'all want to go to jail? Like, once we get a certain age, we don't even supposed to be talking about certain things in certain ways and certain lights. So that's crazy to me, but that's how he feel about the nation. But by him joking on him, he got to deal with that. Like, he may be ready to deal with that. He might feel so disrespected by the game. Like he said, ain't nobody look out for me. Ain't nobody give me nothing. They ain't look out for my kid. I'm putting in work. They signing with the other people. His journey he went through with his nation. That don't mean everybody in that nation went through that same journey and them same obstacles and the same downfalls and highs that he had. Know what I'm saying? So you can't diss a whole nation for that. But he took the video down. But my thing is, once you put the video up, we living in a days where the internet is unbeatable. People already recording that stuff. They already recorded it, sent it to the homies, sent it to the king, sent it to all the everybody seen it. Like it was funny. Like you know what I'm saying? It was funny, but it's not funny when it become a real issue and a real problem. These are gang members. So even though you're not in a gang right now, these people are still actively involved. So you're gonna have to get active. So you're gonna be gang banging, but the only thing you're gonna be gang banging, you're just not gonna be repping the set, but you're gonna have to gang bang once you have and create certain issues with these individuals. Know what I'm saying? So I would never diss a whole nation. I'm gonna diss a person who disrespected me. So, like Hocus kind of won this war already, whether he was right or wrong in the situation. I don't know the situation, but he already won it. Now, he already won because he got this dude going against his old people that he used to ride with. You know what I'm saying? Hocus, cool. He's still behind the camera talking and doing his YouTubes or whatnot. Right? So now you got this Lion King. He fell away. And this way he got to say about it.
But no, the thing is, you so-called represented this. So that means you one of them, clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, that's some real... I first thought it was like some skit. And when I seen it, I was like, yo, this dude is bugging. I was like, yo, he must have hit some K2 or something. And because he looking for something. Like, I'm be honest with you, it's like the man is like being placed there by like the government or something.
That's what he got to say about it. He came trying to be like righteous and positive about it, but that's how he feel. And we don't only have him. We have another individual that stepped up to bat, and it's crazy. This other individual came out and he was feeling the way about it. Let's see what he got to say so we can get an understanding. Matter of fact, let's get an overstanding of this.
I heard you from Florida. There's a lot of bros over there in Florida, bro. A lot. And all that shit that you've been talking about, my brother, it's gonna catch up to you. And I pray to God it doesn't. Because I don't recommend and I don't want to see no man go down for something.
See, I understand where he coming from because he's feeling away, but he's saying he don't want to inflict violence. But what you did, you just initial a threat on the internet. You initial the threat on the internet. You may not said it, but if I was a gang member, I'd take it as, okay, let me be on point. When I see him, it's up. Basically, that's what you telling the youth or the other people to do. So you got to be very, very like on point how you speak your words when it comes to this gang stuff. So that's how he feels. So you got these people who's bickering and going back and forth, and these are not even young gang members. These is older gang members, like going back and forth. But I can understand that people don't like disrespect. But I was surprised that I ain't see no youngins go back and forth, because the youngins normally, they like to clout chase and stuff. They ain't even say nothing disrespectful back to the dude. They like his song. They like his song. They don't even care what he said. Like that's one thing about when it comes to this music thing or popularity. Some people don't care who he dissed or why he dissed y'all. Know what I'm saying? But that's something that y'all gotta show that's different, because I do know there's people coming up saying something, but the dudes is coming up saying something are people that actually was Latin King and actually was on dog food. So it makes the credibility of the situation to other gang members and the people looking outside, it look kind of crazy, where I feel like it should be a reputable member, because I know a few reputable members from North Carolina to Boston that's solid, that's Latin Kings that a check homie on some old, like who's doing good, who got their own stores, who don't do drugs, who take care of their family, who's getting a bag. I know those type of Latin Kings as well. I think they should talk and say, yo, this is what we doing. But the only people that's talking are dudes that just came home from jail, dudes that ain't got much. They don't got a bigger fan base and bigger clout. So what they saying, people are looking at them crazy, but they really doing what they supposed to be doing as gang members. protecting the disrespect, to protecting their gang against the disrespect that Trust Mula had. So I can understand that. I can understand both sides. The Lion King's feeling the way towards that man and feeling like they want to do something because he disrespecting the whole nation. Then I can feel Trust Mula saying he don't care about him because he done dropped this flag. He feel like they put him in situations that wasn't good, and he feel like he ain't benefit from the gang. So he got some type of, I want to say bitterness, but he feeling away. This is how he want to feel. So you gotta respect that. So hopefully nobody get hurt from this situation. I'm just bringing y'all the news from what I see. We only speak about what's been spoken on. We not trying to solve cases and doing all that extra stuff that these other channels be doing. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm here to give y'all content and give y'all my thoughts and views on certain situations. Y'all know what time it is, man. Keep it sturdy TV.